Hi, welcome back to another episode of Ramblings in the Basement. It's your boy Theory
Ivocito.
and
It's
Geo.
Geo.
The Geodude?
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 Geodude,
Yeah, Geodude.
right?
That's what it was. Geodude.
Geodude, right?
He said
Yeah,
Geo,
Geodude.
yeah.
Geodude.
Not like the Pokemon. Say.
Not like the Pokemon.
See, say yeah.
Exactly.
Just like the Pokemon, yeah.
It's exactly like that. So,
But we do have a guest today, which is going to be our... If you want to actually introduce yourself,
so what's up with you?
it's up to you. Okay, like, say, okay, what's your name?
Like my
He just
full
said
name.
he just said his name.
Geo,
My
yeah,
name's,
you're right.
Jeffrey.
Well, pretty much, he just to let the audience know, he is my cousin. Yeah, he wanted to be on the podcast, so we ended up, we brought him on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Geo, same last name.
let's go.
Everything, right? Yeah,
I don't think we ever said our last names on the podcast.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Chill.
We're not hiding it either. I'm just saying I don't think we've ever introduced ourselves like that.
Fuck it.
But yeah. So
You
You already did it,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like, we're not hiding it. But talk about what you're trying to do with your music. So let's get into that.
Me.
You're trying to get into music, right? You're trying to start putting music out.
Yeah, man. Eventually, man. I've been just working hard, grinding, but music is like a dream. You feel me? This is kind of like something that's like always there. It's always like what is life without sound? You know?
Yeah, and I feel that music definitely carries its weight. So without that shit,
What about it? Do you wanna? What about it?
yeah, I was gonna ask, like, do you have a vision for your music career?
Not really.
Nah.
I really don't. I just want to like make music. You know what I mean?
I
I
don't
feel like
really
what
have
kind of
any,
music?
Like, reason. I just want to make what I want. Like
Music, like beats, or like music lyric wise, or like both.
And like I would like to learn how to do all of it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that I
Yeah.
can like create like the sound that like happen that I hear. You know what I mean?
I
Like
feel
the
that.
sound that is going on in my head. So like I don't know. That's always what I want to do. You know what I mean? But I always just want to like work with people and like network and be
That's
in
the
like
best
the
way to learn.
industry too in a way. Because
Okay. Yeah. No, I do agree.
It's
Because-
just like it's like it's lit too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
'Cause they-
supporting
at that-
people and
At that point, you're meeting on like new people as well.
Yeah, exactly.
meeting
Like-
new people and hyping people up and shit. Like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then what it's
Yeah.
called, and then from there, like honestly, like it really does benefit you as well. Like what is called, let's say if you want, like if you're business wise as well, or if you're trying to start a business, networking with people, like we're getting to know other people, they end up probably be able to help you out with other things.
true.
We probably could have worded it a little bit better, but
Nah, but I
yeah.
mean, you just
Yeah,
make
yeah.
Help each other
lots of
out.
connections.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
make a
about
lot of
helping each
connections.
other out.
helping each other out.
So you mutually benefit. You both get benefits from it. I mean, it's nice because I like seeing other people succeed. You know.
It's not like I have like a direct goal of like doing anything with it. Like I just write a lot of things, and I write a lot of what I would call music, and
Yeah.
like lyrics, and I feel like it could be created into something, and I would literally just put it out, and I mean if people listen to it, they'll listen to it.
Yeah.
If they do, it'd be pretty cool,
Yeah, I
But
feel
like if they don't, like, I mean, shit, I can't make you listen to me. What I have to say.
Yeah. I feel that.
I've thought about like ghostwriting and shit, cause
What do you mean by ghostwriting?
like
Write for other people.
trying to sell my lyrics,
Yeah.
I've lived.
Oh yeah, we're here where
Other
people say
sing
what
it for you.
Drake,
Yeah,
how Drake
I've
gets
thought about
good.
doing that
Okay.
shit, but
I mean, there's a
I
lot
don't
of
really
artists that
want to
do
do
it.
that.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's been like that for some time. Like, a lot of artists do that, but
It's
I
definitely-
feel like it's not a shame. Like, some people try to shame you for, like, if it's like, oh, you have a ghostwriter. Whereas, like, I mean, if they're singing good, though, like, if they got a good
Yeah.
voice still,
Fair
So
enough.
they're still doing
Fair
something.
enough. Fair
And even
enough.
if not, they're not, like, you're still, at the end of the day, you're still being the face of the, that music, which is something, because, like, you're the brand, basically. Because that's another thing that I feel like a lot of artists don't think about when they're making music, is, like, that you're basically a brand. You have to, like, advertise yourself and, like, put yourself out there like a brand so people hear your music and shit.
Yeah,
And,
pretty
like,
much. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that. I
Yeah,
never really
bro.
thought of it like that.
Like,
I
you're
just
your
don't
own
want to
brand.
that's why I don't really would like. I don't like that approach. You know.
I mean, yeah,
I know it's how
I don't like it either, but that's just how it
that's
is.
how it is
It
with like
is,
social
yep.
media and stuff like that. But
Because
The
that's how
same
your
thing with
music
like
is now.
like entrepreneur, like to be an entrepreneur and everything like that. Sometimes you
Same
have to
exact
the
shit,
same
yeah.
exact shit. You have to put yourself out there.
Yeah,
Or like
exactly.
even on the internet, like all that because it helps you out. You have to promote yourself, and if you don't, you promote yourself. Then
And
you
you gotta
don't advance.
establish
Yeah,
your brand, basically.
damn.
just,
I mean, that works
No
in
matter
any,
what you
any,
do.
I know what
any
you mean
field.
though.
Yeah.
Like I want, and
that's fine.
that's
No
that's
matter
the thing
what,
that
you have to
stops me.
establish something of
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah. Like
That's
even
what. That's
if you're,
the
like,
reason I asked about, like, if you had a vision for
Yeah.
your music career,
I
because
feel you.
low key, I
Mm.
feel like you have to have. It doesn't have to be like something big either. It's just like something casual. Like if you look, I mean, I don't. I'm sure you guys probably never heard of Andrew Huang.
But
Like,
like,
But he's-
but like, no matter
Nah.
what, you kind of have to like you just said, you're a brand. So what does that mean? You gotta advertise for your
Yeah,
brand.
yeah,
You
exactly.
gotta push your brand. You gotta market your brand. You gotta do all that. So, that's like that's a lot of work too.
It is, but that's what I was gonna go to with Andrew when I was like referring to him was have you heard of him, Andrew Wong? He's an Asian YouTuber. He's a producer. I feel like he's the most popular. That's the only reason I say he's Asian. Not that it matters, but if you've ever seen him, he's the most popular producer YouTuber, at least that I know.
Is it the one with long hair?
No,
No,
I don't think he has long hair.
no, never mind.
He,
I don't know who that is.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, where basically, cause he I guess found like a hack of how to not do this. Where a lot of like musicians, where they say you have to find your sound, which is like usually when like people are listening to an artist, they want it to sound somewhat similar. There's like, even though a lot of artists, like myself included, and I know Geo has told me the same thing, where it's like kind of just want to make music, not like stick to one genre, kind of just like whatever. But they say like that's not good to grow your to grow your
start up
artist,
music, yeah.
because like a lot of fans, they just want to hear like one specific type of
That's true.
I can
sound
see why
from you.
now a lot
When
of
they don't
like a
like
lot
that,
of
they're
artists
gonna
get a
be
lot
like-
of hate.
Yeah,
a lot of
it
artists
is.
get a lot of hate for that because
But
okay.
yeah, but like I guess like the hack that Andrew was talking
I even
about
do
in
it.
his video, yeah. But like the hack that Andrew was talking about in his video is like basically what he does, where it's like you make yourself a brand, and people will fuck with you, and then they'll listen to your music because they fuck with you, because they like you already.
Yeah.
Whereas like, and he did that through his YouTube videos. Whereas like and honestly, I've honestly kind of thought about doing that, where he just reviews like different things like like for producing music. Like he'll have like different keyboards that he would try out, different guitar pedals or whatever, and he just does reviews for that. And he built a presence, and he also does tutorials and teaches people, and he has like a community on YouTube that also supports his music career now. So he's like, he doesn't have to market himself as much in his music career because he already has that big community.
It's based on the same thing that he kind
Yeah.
of does.
So
Well,
it's
does
like-
he like because you say he reviews music products, right?
Yeah, he reviews like music
So,
products. He
yeah,
does
that's-
tutorials and he teaches like techniques and shit. It's a really helpful channel. I feel like that's why he's the most popular. But yeah, do something like that. I mean, what they say, to be honest, a good way to market yourself is just putting out content like that. Where it's like you're not even talking about your own shit. You're just putting your own content out, and then like occasionally you'll also be like, "Yo, I make music also," and then that's all you need, to be honest. You're basically giving yourself an ad space on like you build yourself a platform by putting out content, and then you give yourself the ad space. You just give yourself a shout out after building up that platform, which is basically what we're doing here with Ramblings in the Basement for my music career. It's like I'm trying to build this up, and then occasionally be like, "Yo, I also make music." It's kind of like a little advertisement thrown into it.
Cool.
But it's kind of like you do that shit with yourself.
Tough, yeah, because then you don't have to pay. Well, no, other people pay you to do it.
Yeah, exactly. You get paid by other people to
Mhm.
also talk about their products.
But you can promote yourself and other people.
And if you do the YouTube shit, some people get free shit sent to them. That's the coolest part, to be
Fan
honest.
base, yeah.
The fan base, and also like companies will ask them to make a review because that's how like people trust them that much.
Cool. Oh, so they buy the product for him to see.
No, like the actual company just sends them a free one, like the ones that make it.
Yeah, okay.
And they'll be like, "Yo, can you make a review for this shit?" And I mean, it helps them get sales because you know he got all the followers.
Hopefully though, he's actually being like honest and like.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is.
Because sometimes like
Nah, he'll be
sponsors,
upfront. Like if
okay.
it sucks, it sucks.
See, like I seen a lot of stuff like that, but like you know, like the weed business and shit, but like that shit's like, I don't know. It all depends what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's like a small niche in a way. I feel like it's not really that big. Like, but like music is like big. You know what I mean? Music is everywhere. So like reviewing something that's like, I don't know, I guess bigger, you know, like it's something.
I mean,
like,
I
like, car
I would say
reviewers
even
and
in
shit
the
like
weed,
that.
in the weed business, Eric Kahn is pretty big too.
yeah, I'm about to say
I mean,
you
there's
could.
people that review it, it's like, you know, but
Yeah.
like, you know, you got people that review cars and like,
Yeah,
fucking,
they
you
do
know, you
exactly.
got,
They
like,
review
There's weed
everything. Yeah.
communities too.
Review
The problem
wine,
with the weed is
there's
that
a
they
lot
get
of different-
censored a lot on YouTube. Because that's why they made their own. I don't know if you heard about the
True.
Weed Tube.
Yeah.
They had to make their own website.
Never heard
Yeah,
of
they
Yeah.
made their own
They had
website
to-
because
yeah,
of that. Because they kept getting
they get-
censored on YouTube.
They get like what is it called? Strikes.
Yeah, they kept getting
All that.
censored and shit.
That's crazy.
But so they started up their own shit. But there's a community out there. It's just they got censored a fuck ton. And like on everywhere too, because on Instagram too, they be getting censored all the time.
I never heard of it for real. That's crazy.
But yeah, I didn't hear about them for the longest time until I heard about Eric Kahn, and then I started hearing about Dope as Yola is another one.
Dope
Dope
as
as Yola.
Yeah, he's
That
pretty
is-
cool.
That one I haven't heard.
He's
I haven't
Hispanic.
seen.
I want to say he's Mexican, but I'm not sure to be honest. I
I
don't.
know a bunch of
He's
Don't
Mexican.
take that
He's
for solid.
Mexican.
Yeah.
He's
I know a bunch
Mexican.
of weed reviewers too. It's just like
You're Hispanic is Mexican.
I don't know. it's still not the same as like, you know, being like a fucking food reviewer,
Yeah.
fucking car reviewer.
People
That's
buy cars. Or yeah, they buy cars just to view it review it, and then eventually they'll probably either keep it or just sell it again.
I'm not sure that a lot of them lease it too.
That's true. Yeah,
They'll be like, yeah, let me just lease it for like a couple months, try it out, make a
you
review,
know, and then
and then
put it
return
on
it.
YouTube and everything like that, and then there you go. Return it.
I mean, I don't watch that many car YouTubers like that, but I don't know. Just making any type of review is pretty dope. I feel like
Because I've been seeing Riley be watching like the unboxing.
the unbox therapy.
Yes.
Without people showing us what the fuck to do on YouTube, what would we be?
Dude, honestly, yeah,
People
those
would-
reviews are helpful as
We
shit.
wouldn't be shit without YouTube University, dude.
Dude, YouTube.
YouTube University.
Holy shit.
Yeah, YouTube has everything. So if you really want to try to learn something, you just go on YouTube. They'll
Facts,
show you.
facts.
Look at that.
There's reviews and just to learn how to do things.
Yeah, to be honest, most of what I've learned is from YouTube. Like from as far as music, like making music, and all of that, producing.
Yeah.
That's all from YouTube. To be honest,
And then
Most of it.
even other things like to like actually start out businesses and everything like that,
Yeah.
or do like marketing or just learn how to do things like even edit or anything like that. So just straight up on
Fucking
YouTube.
change
Can
your
even
tire.
teach you how to start writing, like
Yeah, exactly.
shit and all
Give you
that.
techniques how to
Yeah.
write. I've watched a couple of videos for that too.
See that?
Everything the books will teach you.
Pretty much, it's
like
just people
YouTube
read it
video.
already, and they
What
just
You-
tell
yeah.
you.
Here's a YouTube video.
What type of what is called YouTube videos do you guys watch?
I mean,
I watch a lot of
what I was just
boxing
saying.
videos and
What?
like a lot of, I watch a lot of boxing videos. And,
Boxing?
yeah, and,
Like a sport?
workout videos and like financial videos.
Okay.
So I'll be watching like tutorial videos, like music shit, and then sometimes I'll be watching like political shit.
Okay. So I've been watching some soccer. What is called financial stuff, motivational like speech. gambling videos, and then this is another one. I know I watched like God's videos as well, like stuff like people reading off.
I'll be watching conspiracy theory videos too, like just
I mean,
those type of videos.
I don't anymore, you know, like I think
Conspiracy?
I've already seen all the videos I needed to see in my lifetime or some shit. Like
Dude, have you
until a couple years, you know, I'm gonna wait a couple years to start diving in.
have you been hearing what's been going on around there?
Nah, dude, I'm good on. I
There's a
mean,
lot going on, to be honest.
Yeah.
in that,
you know, if people talk
in
about
that
it, I'm
idea,
listening.
in that
Like,
world. I
you know,
guess.
fuck it, I'm gonna listen.
Here
but,
and like I'm talking about the world and here though.
I'm talking about like in the conspiracy
Yeah.
realm. Like, there's a lot going on in that.
yeah,
So a lot of people are making conspiracy
Yeah, I don't
theories right
even.
now
I can't even.
about crazy shit.
Yeah, I can't
But-
even fucking
No, like right now,
keep track with all that shit anymore.
I think right now there's a hurricane in Texas that's causing like floods there and everything. So that's another state that got hit by like a natural
Literally
disaster.
back to back.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
And then
It's
suppose
always the month. Yeah, bro.
and then what is
In
called
October too.
yeah,
Yes,
as well as I think hurricane season. But like it's just
I
that.
swear August is like the peak of hurricane season. Like,
But I'm saying like during this time though, people were saying like it's probably gonna get even worse. Like yeah, this is hurricane season, but like the hurricanes that we're getting are pretty bad. Even though it's hurricane season, it's still pretty bad hurricanes.
Yeah.
yeah, you know what to blame, bro.
Who?
El Nino.
You never heard of that?
No.
It's like this thing. I forgot what it was, but it's like the occurrence, right, or some shit.
Like shit. It's like a. I don't know. It's like a. There's like certain currents at like certain times a year, and
I think it's like the
there's
Gulf of
El
Mexico,
Nino
right?
too,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and it's like a ring of fire, from California. The whole coast of California around fucking Russia and all that shit. It's like all like tectonic plates and like
Yeah.
that are rubbing against each other.
Mhm.
So it's like fucking like earthquake ground, you know, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, shit like
Yeah.
that. So.
It could be.
And then
It could be
causes,
stuff like
I think
natural
that,
stuff.
if I'm not mistaken, you know, it could be wrong. I think that's what causes El Nino. That's what they say causes El Nino is like possibly like the fucking ring of fire shit. Yeah, I'm trying to dig my brain to textbooks so like the fucking 7th grade or something.
I'm trying to remember all this shit.
Literally, I could kind of picture it. Like,
Isn't
in my head,
El
like
Nino
the textbook.
in there in like the Gulf of Mexico though?
Nah, dude, that's where it's like the coast of California too.
It's in the coast of California.
It's like the whole coast of California up.
Could it be
Oh,
Antigua?
I'm pretty sure it's like the coast.
Because I know the Ring of Fire is in California.
It's like the whole fucking like.
What would
it's like
that be, the Ring of Fire?
It is including. It's
It's
actually.
like volcanoes.
I think it's
Oh,
including
really?
fucking. It's including like, all that. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Honestly, I could look it up. You know what I mean? You can look it up on a laptop.
We got the
right
laptop right there. That's what it's for.
But,
What are we looking at?
Where's El Nino?
Oh man, I know. Like I'm
You're gonna find weird
okay?
answers.
50% correct. I don't know how right I am.
But yeah.
The other day I seen a fucking Jaguar, right? You know, a car. And
Car.
the lady was filling it up with diesel. And I'm looking like, dude, she could be fucking herself over right now, you know? Like, I'm not even gonna say nothing because I could be wrong.
What?
But, you know, then one of my homies said that his girl has like it was your boy, Purdy.
Joseph?
Yeah, he said his girl has a Jag that's a diesel.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, shit, I mean, you know, we could all just be talking shit for nothing. Because I posted it on Snapchat and people were like, she's fucked, she's she's stupid, this and that. People all tripping. And
I gotta send it over.
I looked it up like, shit, she could be doing the right thing right now, you know.
It's true. Fucking Jaguar running on diesel.
El Nino. Yeah, putting a fucking diesel fuel in a regular,
Phenomenon.
like a sedan Jaguar.
Go back. Phenomena. That.
This one?
Yeah. Where's that shit?
Oh wait, we might as well just read it.
Pacific
It says right,
Ocean.
it says right here.
the touch
Yeah,
screen.
El Nino is a climate pattern that's described at the unusual warm of surface water in the
Yeah,
eastern
Eastern
tropical Pacific Ocean. El Nino is the warm phase. Ooh.
It's on this side though. So it's like
Yeah, let me get the picture then.
It starts in the fucking Pacific, pretty much, and shit just fucks the whole world up.
Right here. Right here. So up here.
I don't
But
know.
but it's more. It looks like it's more in Australia than. No, like wait, what is this supposed to say though? Trade
Yeah, it
winds.
fucks with everything. You know what I mean?
Oh, so usually when the trade winds increase is when it hits California and all that, and like
You
in
don't know what
Texas.
it
Bro, we don't know
actually
what the
is,
fuck
bro.
we're talking
Listen,
about.
listen.
We don't, but this is what it's saying. This is what it's
Listen,
saying here.
What it really is, it's that HARP, man. You know what I'm saying?
Harp.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's what it really
Loki.
is,
That's what
man.
I've been thinking because I was like, they never fucking said what they're gonna do with it. They just fucking came up with that technology and never fucking used it. So
Yeah,
okay,
No, fuck no. They definitely
so they're
use it.
definitely using it for something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, we talked about this Loki the last podcast, but I was saying like you can't trust the government. So they be doing some shady shit.
Yeah, dude. Why the fuck
Like,
would we
for real,
trust
for real.
niggas like that, bro? Why would we trust people like that? Like
For
ever
real, for
again?
real.
I don't understand how the fuck people are still in
Because
power.
we know the
It's nothing. Like. Man.
we know the FBI be faking shit.
Dude,
'Cause-
did you not see about the whole the Biden shit with the laptop?
Yeah, with the Hunter Biden
yeah,
laptop.
yeah, what is
They're
called?
hiding it.
Yeah, no, what is called? They lost the laptop, and then no, where they were trying to fix the laptop. I think they might have.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of
Yeah.
copy, but someone else had a copy. Another congressman had it, I think.
Yeah, and he was like, "Where's it at?" He's like, then he
It's
tells the
good thing
judge
I made
like,
a copy.
he's like, the judge is like, he tells the judge, "Hey, just like, just because they said this and that they even said they don't even know that fight, like the system, whatever, doesn't even know where it is. Would I be able to like actually say open this laptop because I have it right now?" And so that's like pretty much like
Yeah, I saw that.
he's like pretty much like they don't know where it is. How you like? What if it goes in
But
the
that's
wrong
because
hand?
the FBI is sketch as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
they're
they
shady.
are.
Because there's also
Their
that
own
one
little
time.
thing.
There's that one time I think it was in Michigan. And they were getting a group. They got a group together. They're trying to kidnap the mayor, and they're trying to get people to join their group so that they can arrest them. And then they ended up the people that they tricked into joining the group, they ended up going to court over that, and they got released. They were considered innocent because that like basically they judged that as entrapment from the FBI because it was mostly FBI agents in that group trying to plot this plan to kidnap the mayor. So it's like we know for a fact already that the FBI be instigating shit. Like we already know that they're trying to instigate.
Because they're their own thing. They don't have to like worry about like.
Yeah, exactly. They work basically outside of the law.
This might say like things. Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled.
Bro, we already crossed that line last episode.
I've heard a lot of things too about with the FBI where. Don't know how true this is. Don't quote me on this, but I'm just saying.
Quote unquote.
But there's sometimes that the FBI be like getting like try to see who's like the most fucked up person like in schools to like start up like school shootings.
Yeah, there are definitely theories about that.
Like that, like I'll say, I guess you could say theories. I don't know how true it is. Yeah, so but yeah,
about like a hit like Alex Jones. True. You saw that lawsuit he got hit with. Shit.
Yeah, you can talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'll talk about the HARP all day.
No, but right here I was gonna say going back to the Nino. But since going back to the Nino though, it occurs in the Pacific Rim and Pacific Ocean, and it's so big that it can affect the weather all around the world. The weather depends on a lot on ocean temperature though. That's what it really depends on.
Yeah.
So. Where the ocean is warm, more clouds form and more rain fall a part of the world. More water. Oh,
True.
like, because there's been a lot of rain. There's been rain where my dad lives. And usually, I never see it rain there.
Mexico.
Yeah, and then what it's called, and then
It's because of the fucking hurricanes right there.
that's true. That's true.
He said it's raining right
But what
there.
it's called, and then there's more like in Dubai, and like somewhere in like the Middle East or over there, there's like muds, like floods and all that.
Oh, in Dubai
Yeah,
too.
like no, I don't know if it's Dubai. It was like around but that part of the
Yeah.
country.
You fuck living somewhere that a mudslide could happen and just wipe your whole house away. Like,
Dude, everything was
I'm
underground.
not living
Yeah.
somewhere where
The fucking ground just
mudslide
disappears.
happened. Like, fuck
And
that.
fucking
dude.
everything just starts sinking.
Yeah, dog.
Fuck
Fuck,
that.
that.
Fuck that. Yeah.
But you said there's an El Niño too. There's
La
a
Niña.
La Niña.
Yeah, there's an El Nino too.
La Niña. What is it? La Niña.
I don't know. I swear, Bill Nye the Science Guy called that. El Nino.
It's Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah.
You don't know Spanish, so yeah.
What would be?
Smoke a hookah?
I
What?
don't think there's anything in there.
I know, but y'all be like smoke a hookah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
What would be still considered the?
Yeah.
Did you ever try smoking hookah out of the fucking Tyson zone?
Nah.
I wouldn't either.
Nah, I don't want to, low key.
Yeah, right.
No, you wouldn't want to do that.
You can, but
There's no
fuck
point in that.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to get that shit dirty like that.
Oh, okay.
Because hookah nasty.
No, it is. No, wait, no. Still,
It's still the same
La-
one.
No. Oh, so I think it's like the opposite.
Bro, we don't know what the fuck this is.
Dude, we all took tests on this shit in school or and passed at some point.
Barely passed.
So, we just gotta refresh the memory.
Dude, this is a boring podcast. So we can't be researching in the middle of a fucking podcast. Sorry.
I was just trying.
Researching
I got
El
intrigued.
Nino,
I got.
right?
So like, so let's learn.
I don't know. I got
About
intrigued
El
by
Nino,
that.
El
So
Nino.
Because-
You didn't even remember that shit at all.
no, the reason why I find that interesting is because it just goes.
I mean,
around-
it is. It is.
No, wait,
but we
wait,
actually
wait,
have
wait,
to know
wait,
what the
wait,
fuck we're
wait.
talking about on the podcast.
Yes, exactly.
We
but
can't be
it-
learning about it mid podcast.
But I'm trying to like I'm learning about it so I can tell them about it. But like I'm trying to tell them about like something that I started thinking about too.
Go ahead.
So for the like how like what's happening around the world, especially like in Texas, in Florida, and if this is considered like what it's supposed to say, like what it says that it said, it's like if when the warm front, when the water gets warm, it creates more clouds, and then there's been like it could affect the weather around the world.
Yeah.
So what if like right now, I don't like I said I don't know 100% because I would have to look more into it, but like how everything is right now in the world, what if it is happening right now because it still affects Asia as well and Australia
Yeah.
and the stuff over there is happening as well. So
It could be.
and the thing is that maybe the government and everything they're not telling us because why would they want us to know? They could just use that to make us.
I mean, they hired a lot from us, so it could just be happening, and they're just not saying us anything.
Exactly, and then that can like harm a lot of people and hurt a lot of people. But at the end of the day, they're gonna use that for probably their advantage to get them like in fear.
Yeah.
Like because if fear is what people could control, if you're scared or in fear, you're more easier to get.
Well, that goes back to what I was saying earlier.
It's a cue.
Dude, honestly, like, do you want to know something, dude? You want to know what I think, dude?
What?
I don't be thinking about all that shit no
I
more
do be
because at the end of the day, every motherfucking year is the same shit. You feel me? Every fucking year is the same shit. There's always another hurricane and it's worse than the fucking last. There's always another fucking something. There's always another something. You feel me? So it's always some fucking more bullshit that happens. And it's basically the same shit that happens every year. At the end of every fucking time, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not like more people died or some shit like that. And if more people died, well shit, more people were born too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just
I mean,
like,
Cycle of life.
it's just literally, it's like every year I stop thinking about it because it's like, how many fucking hurricanes am I going to try and remember? You know what
Well,
I
that
mean?
goes
Like,
to what Yvonne was saying. Is about fear.
like if your
They're trying
family
to just
passed
put
away
fear in
and all that
people.
shit, and if something bad happened to you from that shit, like that's terrible. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, that's when it affects you.
Yeah.
That's when it really does affect you. If you're living somewhere where none of that shit is really affecting you, and you're seeing it happen, you see it happen, but it's like every year, it's like there's another one, and they blame it on climate change, they blame it on global warming and greenhouse gases and all this other bullshit, and I don't know. You feel me? I don't honestly believe in like it's science. This is science. It's science.
I mean, I believe
there's obviously shit that's proven, but like I don't know. A lot of shit is just I still think.
I mean, yeah, like
20 years from now, like the Earth's probably still going to be green, and they're claiming that 20, 50 years from now it's going to be like a dead rock that's nothing.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
And they told you that. They told us that years ago.
And they've been saying that shit.
And
it goes to like what he was saying.
The government
it's all about fear.
About everything.
It's all about fear. They just want to put fear into your minds, and they want to put it from every aspect. Like back, because there's a point that I was making earlier when I was talking about like I guess what we were both talking about, whereas like the FBI be trying to like instigate shit, whereas like we know that they tried doing that plot where they're trying to kidnap people, but recently. Well, I guess this isn't really about the FBI, but recently they released a video of what's going on during January 6th, which, I mean, I don't know how much you guys followed about what happened in January 6th. That was like 2 years ago
the
now.
Capitol?
Yeah, the riots at the Capitol. Whereas, like, I mean, there are some people breaking windows, so it's like, I guess it was like a riot, but it wasn't as bad as like they try to make it seem where they're saying like it was an insurrection. They're going to like take over the country or some shit, like take over the government. They just like try to hype it up, but the reason people are making like a big deal about now is like
literally just people going crazy, jumping on top of like cop cars and shit like that.
Yeah, some people started going into like the white.
But no, people were like breaking into fucking Capitol shops building. And robbing shit.
Yeah,
it's just
that was during the summer. The summer of love is what they called it.
Summer of love.
Yeah, the BLM riots. It's like that's when people were like burning down buildings and shit.
I knew some people that were there too.
Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy ass year. But I think it was literally the year after, I guess, because it was on January 6th. That's when there was that riot at the Capitol and in DC, and people I think that was instigated by the FBI because there's this one guy, I forgot his name, who people that were there say that he was instigating. He was telling like people to do shit that they knew it was illegal, like break shit. And like go in and just like do shit that everyone knew that it was illegal, and everyone was calling him out. They're like, "Yo, he's a Fed." Like everyone was saying, "Yo, he's a Fed. Don't listen to him." And lo and behold, now they're trying to arrest all the people that were involved in January 6th, except for that guy. That guy's not getting arrested. So everyone thinks that this guy was definitely a Fed. Then, everyone was calling him a Fed there, and he's not getting arrested. So everyone thinks everyone thinks he's in the FBI or some shit trying to instigate. And then on top of that, there was recently a video released where I think it was Nancy Pelosi's daughter. She's like a professional, or she's part of a professional documentary like film crew, and they recorded all the politicians that were supposedly in danger. When they invaded the Capitol building, they had to like evacuate the politicians that were there because then they're in the middle of a hearing, and so they evacuated to like a secret, undisclosed location. But this whole time, they had the whole film crew recording, which makes a lot of people think that this was pre-planned because they had a whole fucking film crew ready to record for this riot that was supposedly unexpected. Like it just came out of nowhere, and the reason people think it was planned also is because Nancy Pelosi was against the Capitol having I think it was the National Guard. They're like some sort of protection. Like they were supposed to have protection there, and Donald Trump was gonna be there. And they're saying like low key the reason that they didn't want the guards there was that so Trump couldn't get there to tell them to leave. Because that's the reason that people were saying Trump was trying to go to the Capitol when he heard what was happening, but the driver didn't want to take him because they're saying it's not safe. And then so people are theorizing like maybe they're trying to make it not safe. Like they don't want the guards there so that he can't come because most people believe that if Trump was there, he could talk people out of it. Like he
Yeah,
did.
he did.
He
He
did.
could've.
To be honest,
Yeah, for sure.
because honestly he did. He told people to go home and they did. And then so people were saying like if he was there, he probably would have done it quicker. But yeah. So
Well, that's
a
crazy.
lot of people, myself included, to be honest, think that might have been planned. It's
That's
January
nice.
6th.
By the
'Cause
sounds of that, I
We
feel
know
like
because
it
we know
could've.
also at the BLM riots, people were saying the bricks that were just showing up out of nowhere, like there'd just be bricks around the corner.
They had like pictures
There's-
or like videos of people actually.
You heard about
putting
that too? Where it's just
No.
like piles of bricks. It'd just be like a whole pallet of
Yeah.
brick just showing up out of nowhere, and people would just start grabbing those and just throwing them through the windows and shit. And it was like when people were like, "There's no construction anywhere." It was literally just be on a sidewalk like a pallet of bricks. People were like, "Yo, where are these? These are just showing up out of nowhere."
Perfect.
Perfect, like perfectly placed.
Like no, there's been videos of people like
Fucking
from the trucks.
spawns.
Yeah, dead ass. It's like a fucking video game. Fucking ammo spawn. It's like,
There's a box. Open the box. Shoot. You get brick. You get a brick. You get a brick. No, but no, yeah. I've seen like videos and actual pictures of like people recording them. Like why is people like them bringing it out of the trucks, like putting it down on the
Yeah.
ground, and they'll be like, why are they doing this? Like what the heck?
Yeah.
Watch out, guys. Don't instigate. Like there's videos people of saying like, yo, like they're doing this on purpose. Watch
Yeah.
out. But there's other people that like there's two point of views. There's always other point of views, and it depends on which one you receive.
you gotta be careful.
You gotta get exactly. You gotta be
'Cause
careful of what you receive.
They're trying to pin two sides against each other. They're like the Democrats and the Republicans, but they're instigating on both sides. They're instigating from both sides, and it's them on both sides trying to instigate.
They both like they. There's no two what is called branch or like they're all the same. Even if they still talk, they do like they all still work together. At the end of the day, they have they're acting like if there's like we're talking beginning net worth or network, they know each other either way.
Yeah, because
They act like one politician looks at the other one and they're just like, "Ew, you're a Democrat,
Right?
Nah, they be
Ew,
working
you're
together.
a Republican. I'm never talking to you again."
Right? But that's how they people.
They're
That's
trying to
how
act
people
like
are.
that.
We
Though.
are.
No,
That's
they
how,
try to act like that in public.
Yeah, that's
though.
how they
Yeah.
try to act like they be, right?
Yeah, they
That's how
be
exactly
talking
it is.
shit in public all the time.
I
Yeah.
mean, nah. They do, but then at the end of all that, they shake each other's hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a good, they smile in each other's face and shake each other's hands and walk away professionally.
Yeah.
But that's the way the thing about like the U.S. is they're making that like to like divide us. To be honest, a lot of
Nah,
people
exactly,
are taking
that's what it
offense
is.
to
That's
it and
exactly
they
what
get
it
to
is.
divide us. There's a video of like I think of a YouTuber or like an actual like I think YouTuber or Instagram like influencer. He was saying that him and his friends went to I think Europe, I think it was. And then they, like in the U.S., we identify like each other either black, white, Hispanic, whatever.
Yeah.
But other places they call us Americans. We're Americans.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're Americans, and like when we leave other places, that's where they're gonna see us. They're not gonna see us by race or like by color.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, they do.
But most of the time they don't.
Yeah, most of the time they don't. They just like they call us Americans. A lot of them hate us. A lot of them don't.
Because I was gonna say there are definitely some countries that are actually racist. Like we get like the United States gets that bad reputation of being racist, but there are some countries that are actually racist that will treat you like shit just for being.
I think it was Ronnie told me a country that he went that they don't like specific people for.
I mean, the hikey they say Asians are racist towards each other. Like the Asians don't like each other.
Yeah.
Japanese people, I heard,
Like they hate the Koreans.
I heard a lot of Japanese people have taken like accustomed to not speaking to Americans at all.
Japanese.
Even if you know Japanese, like you could speak full blown Japanese.
Bro, they're probably getting tired of the fucking
act
weebs.
like they just act like you're not even there.
Bro, they're probably tired of all the
completely avoid
weebs.
you. So like
These motherfuckers.
yeah, dude. I don't.
They're like,
So, yeah, I've read. I forget. I read somewhere that some dude was like, "Yo, what is it with like Japanese people not even like literally act like we don't exist.
They're tired of
Like
us.
even if we're like they're like I don't know. He's like I'm speaking Japanese and they're just
Yeah, they hate the weeb people. Weeb.
Honestly, yeah. You see that one picture with the dude walking with his fucking the hentai doll, like little
No.
doll, and then the Asian, they're like, I think he's like in Japan.
But dude, imagine
He's
that
like-
shit's even bigger over there than it is over here. It's not our fault.
But they don't want to see you
They
fucking
probably got more
anyone else.
hentai people that like people hentai and shit over there.
I mean, yeah.
And
But they
imagine-
don't walk around publicly with that shit. They keep that shit private. Fucking motherfucker was walking down the street with a fucking hentai doll.
What if he just bought it?
He just bought it. So get that shit shipped, bro. Get that shit shipped to your house in a box. Fucking have some
Nigga
decency.
bought that joint at the store. That shit could have been used.
Look at it. I didn't like
Fucking
that. Returning it.
That's what I'm saying.
He's leasing it.
That's like how it made me feel.
Oh no, I didn't like how it felt.
About the warranty.
Can I get this one instead?
This is fucking bad. That's pretty gross.
But no, yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the US, though, we're not as united as much as we used to be.
I'm telling you, it's because they wanted to. Like I was saying, like the first two examples that I said, they were both, I guess, against Republican, or I guess to make Republicans look bad. Like the first one, where it's like the FBI tried to plan that kidnapping. They try to instigate, trying to make Republicans look bad, and like the other one for like January 6th, it's like they try to instigate, try to make Republicans look bad. But they're also doing it on the other side too. Like the BLM riots, they're trying to make the Democrats look bad too. So because they're instigating that too.
Really?
But that's what we were just talking about with the bricks. With
Oh, yeah.
the bricks showing up out of nowhere. That's what I'm saying. Like they're trying to instigate from both sides. And say, and we low key, like we don't have solid evidence, but we have like some clues to that kind of make it seem like it's pretty.
No,
pretty actually, really appealing.
I feel like a lot of this, it is like scripted.
Yeah.
Like it's planned.
Yeah.
But like, I just, like we said, we don't know who's actually doing it.
I mean, yeah, because you got to keep on like they play off of that monkey see, monkey do. So it's like they're really trying to just instigate and have people follow their lead, and then they can be like, look, see, these are real people that So that's because that's what makes you really start to believe that shit.
real people
When people that you personally know start getting involved in that shit, that's when you become like more susceptible to it. I feel like then you start seeing like people that personally, like for example, start supporting BLM, and then you're like, oh shit, maybe maybe this organization is legit. Maybe I should support them. It's like, but it goes both ways. It's like if you see, I mean, but that's why they don't want. That's why they're trying to divide you too. I mean, not you specifically, but like.
You and all of it.
That's why there's so many organizations like this. I feel like BLM, LGBT, is like they want you to identify with just like one specific group, and then everyone else is an enemy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everyone else is an
What do
enemy.
you guys identify with?
I don't. That's why I'm talking against that. I don't identify with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't identify. I identify as how do I identify as?
Dude, you did this face.
The point is, you shouldn't be thinking about yourself that much. It's like, so when you identify yourself, you're thinking too much about yourself, and I feel like that's what makes you egotistical. Because if you notice, like a lot of people that are in the LGBT community, they're kind of self-centered.
I identify as this pipe right here.
So is this pipe?
Yeah, dude.
Alright.
If I don't have a gender,
What are your
if I don't have a
pronouns?
gender picture with this fucking pipe, I'm gonna be
What are your pronouns?
She, he, him, it,
pipe.
It's
Pipe.
Z,
pipe,
Yeah,
Pipe?
pipe.
Z, Zer.
Pipe.
It's like, you see the motherfuckers that be
Bull.
making up names.
bull.
Yeah.
You see the people that be making up
Identify as
the
bull.
pronouns. They just start making shit up, like Z, Zer.
That's why for the people that do that, I'll be like, you know what? Just give me your name. I'm just gonna call you by your name.
I've never heard of those. Like people that make.
I just seen that shit online. I've never met anyone like that. But to be honest, I don't. I mean, not to be disrespectful, but I would not use your pronouns. Like, I'm not doing. I'm not gonna sound. They sound goofy
Damn.
as fuck.
Damn, you're gonna disrespect them like that, dude.
Straight up. I'm
Like I
sorry.
said, I tell us from the beginning. I always
They're
tell
gonna
them
be
too.
like, you just called me a.
You didn't call
him.
me a Zer.
You just called me
Sorry.
a him.
For me though, if it's when it's transgender, I'm always gonna think you're gonna be the
You're the biological.
yeah, the
sex that you're
biological is
born
like
as.
exactly. But if you go for like to transsexual and you go fully surgery and everything like that, then eventually I feel like because over time I feel like your brain's gonna like forget them. Like, you're gonna probably call them like he or she where they actually is because they're actually I guess a female now. But logically, when they were born, they were still born as a male.
Yeah, I guess, but they're not actually female.
Yeah, they're not actually female, but they just yeah.
This is why I don't like going along with it, because you're just leading them down that wrong path. Because people think that they can actually change their genders, but like a guy thinks he's gonna go through the surgery and become a female, but the motherfucker still can't get pregnant because you're not
Yeah,
actually
you're
female.
not female.
So you're never gonna be a real female. So it's like, and it goes both ways. It's like people go down this path. That's why it's like I would rather just not go along with their fucking pronouns to begin with. Not fucking support that path. So you just going down the wrong path. You because they're trying to run away from reality, and it's like you're not gonna get away from reality. You just keep running further and further,
True.
but you just fucking up your own life basically. So that's why I personally would not. I'd rather not support that.
Just if you're gonna live your life, just live your life. Don't
Yeah, that's what I'm
don't
saying.
let
You don't
other
have
people.
to be a different gender.
You don't no even whatever it is. I don't even care. Just live the
Be
life.
who you are.
You are. Don't worry about what other people's opinions are. Leave our opinions to our opinions. Let us be able to speak how we want. But if you want to live your life and do whatever you want, go ahead. We're not stopping you either. Just don't force it onto us.
There are people that are stopping it.
I know, but I just.
But you know
I
what?
rather,
kind
I
of
rather
agree.
just.
I
I
kind
rather
of
just
agree
don't
with
just don't force it into us, and then you can do whatever you want.
But Loki.
Just don't force it to me.
The reason I feel like because they keep trying to push it on like for kids, like for kids to transition.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's a lot of reasons. There's a doctor that recently came out, and he basically admitted that kids are too young to actually understand this conversation, which is like fucking obviously, like anyone with a brain fucking knows that kids don't understand this conversation like that. Like they don't understand that when you're becoming transgender, like you're actually doing like the surgery, which is I guess transsexual, not transgender. You're actually losing function of your reproduction system. Like you're basically giving up your kids. Like you're never gonna have kids when you do that. And I was like, as a kid, you don't really realize what the decision that you're making. But the doctor was basically saying, at least his excuse was like, a kid, you can try to talk them out of it, but they're still gonna want to do it. And I was like, so it's like we're just gonna do the surgery anyways. But which I think is fucked up. It's like if you know it's bad for them, everyone knows it's bad. Yeah. It's like the parents know it's bad for them. You, the fucking doctor, know it's bad for them. Just because the kid wants to do it, it's like you don't fucking do it. But of course, they're just looking at it from a fucking profit perspective because they're just a business. They're just trying to make money because these surgeries are not cheap. They're pricey as fuck. And then after the surgery, you got to stay on hormone replacements. You got to do all this other treatment shit. You basically just become a customer for life.
Yeah,
and that's what they're trying to do.
And if people don't have the money, then they get so upset and depressed, but that causes a lot of like people to like.
People do fundraisers and people actually donate to that shit. Like they're getting the fucking money.
Oh, really?
A lot of people because they start fundraising like GoFundMe's or shit, and people donate to that shit. I mean, and I think it's pretty fucked up. Like you're donating just so they could become a fucking slave to the medical industry, basically. Because you just be paying off that surgery, or I mean, I guess if you got the money from GoFundMe, you won't be paying that off, but you'll be paying off the treatments that you have to fucking take, because you'll be on treatment, hormone blockers, or you gotta be on all types of treatments. And there's a lot of stories of people that have done the transition that have regrets now, but they always get censored on social media, on all types of shit. But and I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on the podcast before, but if you guys have ever seen Matt Walsh, you guys know Matt Walsh? No. He made a documentary. It's called "What Is a Woman," but he's basically talking about like this transgender shit. And there's this one interview that he does with a lady, I guess, a female that tried to transition into a male, and she's talking about like her personal story, and it's pretty sad to be honest. She's talking about how she made this decision as like a really young kid, and now she's like a grown up adult, and she's realizing how much she regrets it. Like because like when you're a little kid, you're like making all these decisions, and it's just like, oh, it's whatever. And then once you're an adult, and you really like, that's when you really realize like, oh shit, I made this life changing decision, and I didn't even know what the fuck I was deciding on. You know, it's like,
because you don't really like. We
that's
don't,
fucking depressing to be
yeah,
honest.
because we don't have a like the mind when as a kid. Like we see things, we hear things, we don't understand it until we get older. Once we get like 18, 21, like around there, that's when you see back to your like when you're young and you're like, oh shit. Like where we watch something, you're like, oh shit, this is I didn't.
Yeah.
Now that I see it, I get it now. And like it's either
Exactly.
funny where you're just like, oh, what the fuck moment.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucked up, but I feel like that's why they're trying to push that so much. They're trying to get money. It's always about money. I feel like it's like bringing in that money.
Bring in that fucking money.
What are you doing there though?
Oh, I was identifying as that.
As a bowl of wax. So,
Yeah, specifically a bowl of wax.
Do I have to change the camera again?
it's
Oh,
been
well.
recording for like 50 minutes. Okay. I didn't know we were going for that long already.
Huh?
Yeah, man. Sam, with every industry, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me of the Black Market episode. We were talking about even fucking sand. You know, there's a sand mafia.
Yeah.
A sand
Fucking
mafia?
sand mafia. It's like a sand cartel, I guess.
People are just getting sand and
They'd
like
be stealing it from like shores and shit.
and like
Really?
selling it.
Like they'll just steal the whole sand?
Yeah, they'd be like, I guess, like pick it, like show up in a
dig
truck
that shit up and go
and
sell
just be
it.
scooping it up. Yeah, and just
How about I say,
Man,
but
think
you get
about
like
it.
think about
the
it.
river
Think
banks.
about it. We need sand for like mezcla. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Like
That's
whenever
true.
you're like
They
people.
can come over here and just sell it to
Like
some
stonemasons
Mexicans
and
for the
shit.
low. Because they
True.
fucking have tons of sand at their house over in wherever the fuck they live.
Yeah,
They can get a huge ass vacuum, just suck up all the sand.
but honestly, probably
You know what I mean?
industrial vacuum just
I feel like that'd be
into
the
a
quickest
fucking
way.
into a van, into a big ass truck. I mean,
Mhm.
just have like a little filter so no rocks go in, some shit.
Dead ass for sand is like really small, so I can just go through.
The fucking. The shit.
Yeah, man, you gotta be
So, like-
careful with people. I guess people are greedy.
People are greedy. So what
Yeah,
y'all
I
give?
mean,
Wanna give me?
fucking,
You wanna give me sand?
Fucking our uncles used to like just like grab shit off of like job sites.
What do you mean?
They just grab whatever the hell they need off job sites. If they see something extra, they're going and taking that shit.
Take that shit home instead of throwing it away.
Yeah, oh yeah, Theo Lupin. All that, bro.
Are you talking about like if we had like extra like cement?
Right, everything. It didn't matter what it was, even if they were or weren't supposed to take it. You know what I mean? Like, they
Oh.
take that shit, bro.
Even if it wasn't theirs.
Yeah, bro, they would take that shit, bro.
He said,
Taking all
he said, I
that.
might
They're
need this
taking
shit for
everything.
another job.
They're
So-
not leaving nothing. They never left shit, and they always took whatever the fuck. Or it'd be like a whole box full of light bulbs type of shit, bro. They're taking all of it. It'd be random shit. The fucking copper wire. They're taking
Fucking
that shit,
electricians'
bro.
tools and shit.
Bro,
Fucking
they're
comes
taking
back. He's like, where's my
whatever,
shit?
Where's my shit? I can see what I could do that though.
Big
Bro.
geeks.
Bro, my dad must have built that addition on the back of his house for the low, bro. Literally.
Oh,
This shit
stolen
must have just been
material.
for the low, bro. He must have just paid for labor.
Dead ass.
Some shit.
It'd be like
He definitely bought a bunch of wood, but he must have, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
where he definitely had got some things for that.
I haven't seen
Especially
your
stone.
I haven't seen your dad's backyard yet. It's been a while. I don't know if he's done more to it.
Nah, he is the same.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just a platform. There's nothing really new.
No patio, nothing.
Nah, I think he might finally finish the patio, like the back. Nah, not the patio. Well, it was already a patio. You know what I mean? It was already a
Like
little,
the patio outside?
No,
Like with stones?
No. I mean, the whole
He has a
back of the
deck.
house.
He has a deck, right?
Yeah, the little deck.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a patio, right?
No. But
You
it's
should
still
add
like
one.
that
You should add one.
walkout. He has that walkout.
So, yeah, let's
He
have
has,
a.
he has to walk out with the stone. Like, it's like the whole stone flat surface, you know what I mean?
Oh,
With
yeah,
the little
okay.
chimney, he's kind of like starting to
Okay.
get done with it.
I think I might have
Supposed to
seen that.
install a grill in that bitch, he said.
This was
Oh.
But you need to freaking have something over it, though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like your dad has a lot of land to be able to do a lot.
can make that shit nice.
And you could build a castle on that bitch, bro. What you talking about? The fuck? You could build a whole nother, like, house.
He really could.
on
If he
that
really
bitch.
wanted to.
Like a big ass house, too.
Honestly,
That
if he
nigga
really
build a
did, he could do
mansion on
that.
bitch.
He could do that, sell it, and make profit off of
No,
it.
rent that shit.
Rent it out,
that
yeah.
shit. It's always
Yeah,
better.
bro, what you
Long
mean?
term.
Familia.
Yeah.
Hey, familia.
Long term.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, y'all better come work at this goddamn stone.
I got you a house and
If
what
you
is
can't
called.
work the stone, hey, you better work at that damn McDonald's, man.
Or like painting, other construction, I guess.
Yeah.
Something. I'm saying, I mean, a lot of, like, you know, if you come here from Mexico, can you imagine wanting to work the same shit you were working at? You know, if you're making a shit ton of money more, fuck yeah, but like,
I mean, that's what it
a lot
is.
of people, but a lot of people are like, damn, I can go over to America and just work at like a McDonald's for like good money to them,
Yeah.
and like, you know, it's good money to them, and they're just like, fuck it, it's
Yeah,
easy.
send it back,
it's
yeah, you're right.
easy.
Yeah.
Flipping burgers, it's easy. It's not carrying 100 pounds.
No, but it can be
Like,
it can be stressful at times though.
yeah, it can be stressful.
But
But they're mad, bro. They don't give a fuck.
But that's for
They're just gonna
females.
quit
Like,
and
for
find another job.
like the guys are the ones that usually go in construction.
That's fact.
Because the one thing is in construction they get paid a lot, and you can make that and send it back to
I don't see a lot of
send it
them.
back
Yeah.
send it back over there to their
I've seen more
country.
Americans lately at fucking fast food places, really, but
Yeah,
I mean, like-
we're leaving
like-
them.
like
I know I've a few female construction workers.
Yeah.
in
Yeah, I
there,
have
to be
started to
honest.
see
dude,
some
I've
more
seen a lot
construction
more. Yeah,
workers.
I've actually seen a lot more.
That's good
It's crazy.
though.
They all
I
go
respect
straight
them
to,
more,
like,
to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
They go straight to like the.
I mean, they're not doing the
cleaning and
heavy
maid
work, but
services.
still. Yeah.
But sometimes there's just some that are
Yeah.
just doing the paints or anything like that. But it's
Yeah.
still like they're going to
But
be.
you know what? It's still the harder work.
Yeah.
So that's some,
They get
that's
more money.
respect, Yeah.
That shit's lit.
So I don't know about more money. They're
they're
probably just
probably
making the
making
same
some
amount
money.
as a McDonald's worker. I mean, McDonald's
That's
be
what I'm
work.
saying. If they're making
McDonald's
the
be
same
paying
I
good
guess you're
amount
right.
now.
They
If
get
they're
paid
making
like
the same-
17,
Yeah, McDonald's pays
16
good
an hour
amount
now.
now.
They're
Yeah.
making the same amount. Then what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Depends on if they get paid hourly or what is called daily. Because if they get paid hourly, they'll probably get paid around like 19, $20 doing that.
All I
22.
can say is that you want to
Nah.
know what
No.
I kept getting asked.
The
You
only
know what?
reason I know is because I was applying to jobs recently.
You want to know what I kept getting
For
asked by
painting
my
as well?
dad? By
Not for
everybody?
painting. That's not construction. That's talking about construction. The
Construction?
actual construction, like
Like
building.
hard labor.
Yeah.
No, this is different though.
They will always ask
Isn't
you, "Do
construction
you
like
want to
everything-
do
like
this
everything?
forever?"
Like
Not
paint.
like actually constructing it.
Oh,
Niggas always ask you, "Do you want to do that forever?"
we doing like what construction?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
it's, gotta
people-
be temporary.
that's what the ultimate answer is. If it's no, then you're not gonna do that shit no more, dude.
Yeah.
That's how it was for me. I want to do this shit forever? Fuck no.
No. See, what I want to do is have the construction company so I can have that to start off. And if I'm able to have it run good and me not be there while I'll still be able to run well, then I'll keep it. If not, I can just sell it off to someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm already making other other profits from other
That
things.
goes back to networking because you gotta be able to find people that you can really trust. Like you gotta have basically you have to have a really trustworthy supervisor
Yep.
or like a manager, someone that can manage that shit without you, but you can actually trust them to do that shit without trying to rob you. So it's tricky, but you really do gotta find people that are trustworthy as fuck to run any business. So you gotta trust people with certain shit.
Who you thinking about right now?
Nah, nobody specifically.
Who are you
Yeah.
thinking about, huh?
Who you think about?
Yeah, who are you thinking about?
Thinking about undisclosed name.
I think I know who you're thinking about.
No, dude.
I think I know who you're thinking about.
No, man.
That's the first letter of the name.
It's Nobody, man.
Look, you have a feeling, but it's just straight.
Somebody that's been on the show before, man.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I had a feeling.
yeah. We still haven't addressed that too on the show, but
We have it.
we'll get to it.
We'll make an episode of it.
Yeah, he said, wait, what?
So we never addressed what happened on the show, is what I'm saying.
Camera turned off.
But we'll get to it sometime.
Camera
Yeah,
turned
you guys
off?
will know what
Happened?
happened.
Camera turned off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
gotta reset it.
it turns off every 30 minutes.
Yo, that cricket just jumped off you.
Oh shit, where's it at?
Right there.
Oh, there he is. Ah, you're running away now.
There
You want to do that shit forever, man?
Construction.
Fuck no. I didn't want
Fuck
to.
no.
I'm gonna do it because I have to. If I
Yeah,
want to
see,
get to
but
it,
you-
I want to get.
But
But
listen, like at least your dad like does that for you and shit. My dad doesn't do like jack shit. You feel me? My dad's like
no, I feel that.
Wants me
I don't
to,
feel
like-
you on that, but I know. I
my
understand
dad.
what you mean.
My dad basically wants me to go the same route. If I'm gonna do that, I gotta go the same route he does and learn every single thing. He's not trying to like understand or think of like the intellectual aspect, the business aspect, like finance and shit. He's just like, oh, you gotta become another worker. If you could do that, you're just another worker. Like nigga, like the fuck do I look like to you, bro?
I'm your son.
Seriously. Like,
Like,
you think, do I
you
really
might-
look like you just want to let me go fucking let Mundo pick me up every damn day and take me back home every damn day just like another fucking worker? Like, it just, you know what I mean? It just made no sense to me to the point where I was like, well, fuck this. Like, nigga, I've been living like this my whole damn life. What the fuck difference does it make anymore? You know what I mean?
For me, is hopefully I'm gonna go back to. I agree with you. That's how my dad was with me and radio. Well, mostly with me too, because I was younger.
It'd just be crazy because this nigga don't really help me. You feel me? He don't really help me with shit. He claims I could like call him, ask him for things and stuff like that. But what if I were to call him and ask him for something, drastic or some shit?
Like what?
I don't know. It's like like say, yo, can you buy me a car? I am carless. My car broke down. I have no car no more, and I'm fucked. Can you buy me a car? And he's gonna go buy me a fucking beater. You know what I mean? He's gonna buy me another beater. He's not gonna buy me a decent car that's not gonna fucking break down. He's gonna literally buy me like a $2,000 beater. Or whatever the fuck he can find. That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. It's literally bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is, but at
It's literally
the
bullshit. Do you see that nigga? Do you see the nigga? You see
Look.
my dad, right?
Yeah. Okay,
You
that's
see my
what.
dad, right? New cars, new year cars every year. You feel me? Like new trucks all
But the thing
time.
is, there's two ways you could take that though. You can either take it as if he does at least buy your car, like either a beater or a new car, whatever it is. Let's say beater. At least he's getting you that car where you're able to make more moves. Like
That's true,
that's gonna give you more advantage to do other things
But-
that you couldn't do before.
Okay. But
And
the
if he
thing
gets you a new car,
the
that's
thing
even better. But
the
like
thing
if
is,
he
him
doesn't,
being like that his whole life, you feel me? I don't need nobody no more. You feel me? So at this point, why the fuck do I even need to call him? Why do I need to call the nigga if I can do it myself? Because he's never done shit for me, and I've had to do it myself.
have you asked?
Yeah.
He doesn't do it.
Like I said, he's put up like half the bread for it. He'll be like, yo, you gotta put in, and I understand it and I respect it. That's how I've lived my whole life pretty much at this point. You know what I mean? But it's like he's not teaching that principle on his fucking kid. You know what I mean?
Because-
So he's gonna treat me like that, but you're not teaching that principle on your other kids that are growing up. You know what I mean? You're fucking up with your other kids that are growing up. They don't really even listen to the nigga from what I hear. So like,
But
it's
that's
just-
that's why he does that to you too, because he knows
I understand
you're
that.
his first son.
I
He
understand all
gets
that,
it.
dude.
So usually they get a little bit harder.
It is what it is. I'm just saying it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's just like
No, I agree.
He makes no sense
No,
to me.
I see what
He
you
makes
mean.
no
I
sense.
see what you mean though. About he, I mean, I don't know how he is with like Emiliano and all them.
Yeah.
I don't know how if they don't listen to him,
And
whatever.
Emiliano's just a good kid, bro. But I heard
Beast.
I heard Beampi's a badass nigga, bro.
I can believe
I
that.
heard he's like pretty bad.
What about his Sebastian?
He's still a little baby.
Okay.
But he's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a crazy little boy. For real. But I mean, he's fucking like 4.
No, the reason why
I think 3 or 4.
The reason why I say I feel like I know
They
how
gave
you
him
feel.
tablets already and shit.
The reason why I feel like I know how you feel is because I know someone else that they're exactly like that as well. Like their dad and all that doesn't. He treats
I don't
them
even get
worse than not bad, but
I
like
don't
it
even
just
get
doesn't
mad, bro.
help or do whatever it is. I don't know.
I just don't understand it because it'd be like it's like he's the type of person. It's like I have to call him, and see what's up with him no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't do this, if I don't hit him up, like he's not gonna hit
you up. Yeah.
There's been a lot of times in the past, even when like we're on child support and he's supposed to come every other weekend, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 15, 16, 17, whatever. At some point, we just stopped going. We didn't even give a fuck no more. We didn't want to go no more. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
It just got like that to that point. And sometimes, and it'd be like, we wouldn't even call him. Literally. My mom would be like, go watch. Don't call him. He's not going to call you. Literally, she would tell us that. He's not going to fucking call you. And let's see how long it takes him. It'd be like 6 weeks, 8 weeks by the time that nigga would call. You feel me? So like, that's literally just how shit was. I had to accept that shit though. That's why I'm saying, nigga could deserve a car or something. One day, some shit.
I feel like you still probably ask him if you really.
I could ask him. You feel me? He would probably help me and definitely do something. But like, it's just taking a lot of time.
But it depends on how.
I don't really
feel
care.
like
I just don't let it ask, at this point I don't ask for nothing. So why am I going to ask for something?
fair enough.
It's just hard. It's hard to go from never ask for shit to ask for something. And then, I don't know. Even then, it's more like ask for help at that point than asking for something.
Have you ever tried to hang out with your dad?
He's too busy, dude.
Is he?
Nigga's super busy, dude, but he's always at work. He's always taking the kids to like the kids to soccer shit and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, he does live in West Virginia too. That shit. I think he comes all the way to like.
Bro, it's travel soccer and shit like
yeah.
that. Them kids got him all over the place. Always driving.
Must be nice.
Nah, dude.
Travel.
Honestly, travel soccer and shit like
I always wanted
it
to
must
do
be
that.
nice, right? But it's fucking little dickhead kid though, dude. That's from what I hear at least, bro. That's what I heard. Like,
I mean, but I wasn't like that.
But I heard
little.
that from other family
At least
members.
with,
So
like, my parents.
I can't. I haven't like. I can't say. I mean, I can't say I haven't seen it for myself, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I haven't seen it for myself. If it's as bad as like what I heard from other family members, that shit's crazy, and it makes me want to go whoop that little nigga's ass. You feel me? If what I heard is like actually true, that shit for real makes me want to go whoop that
kids,
little nigga's ass.
kids
like,
nowadays,
if
the
it,
way
you
they
know,
act, though, they act like if they're like
from
oh
what
they're
I
shit.
from what I seen, it wasn't like that bad. He was still pretty bad. He would just sit up there fucking playing Fortnite, and if those niggas yo, food's ready, he just don't give a fuck, bro. He's not even coming downstairs, and he's on his time.
No, I mean that's just kids.
Bro, he's blowing. But he's like, he's blowing up my dad, like yelling at him type of shit. Like, yo, because he's late to practice or whatever, but he'll be late because of himself. You know what I mean? He won't be late because of anything else. He won't even be ready when my dad gets there. He won't even be ready. Let's say he's already late. My dad's literally getting off work late, trying to come rush to bring the nigga to soccer practice. He's tripping out, and then he's not even ready. You know what I mean? It is a whole. I forget what, I swear I experienced this like once or twice. It's like a whole episode where he's like debating if he even wants to go anymore. And then it's like this, and then by the time he decides to go already, it's already like late. And then everyone's just in a bad mood and shit, and it's just bullshit. Over soccer practice. practice, you
It's
know.
fucking practice. For it's just practice too.
And but
No, yeah, I
man.
know.
Yeah, dude, that's literally what the fuck.
They just fucking go.
I seen that shit happen one time, you know, where BPS was like, it sounded like he was just, you know, he was like yelling at the nigga and shit. Like he was like really being like disrespectful almost. And my dad was just like, wasn't even like,
Face.
he wasn't even phased. He didn't change his tone of voice. Nothing. I'm just sitting there like, damn, bro. What humbled this dude?
No, it's just that.
Like, what happened? This is the guy that would fucking if this was a restaurant at a table and you were sweeping too close to us, he's literally gonna like damn near cuss you out and tell you to get away from our table because we're eating.
Damn.
Literally, that's how he was. If you didn't give us fucking straws with our shit, that nigga's like going off on you.
You don't think it's the way how
About customer service and about how you should do your job better and shit like that, bro. He literally like he used to do shit like that, like almost every other place we would go.
oh shit.
Like, bro, he would do that shit. You can ask, like it's like he would do that shit.
I don't know if my dad would ever do anything like that. I feel like
none of the other ones were really like that, dude. His other brothers were like trip out like that over little shit like that.
But I was gonna say this too. Do you think it's because of the way our dads were raised though? Because of my grandpa's. But
he would literally. I heard him tell the server that like he was a better server. He would like when he was a server, he did a better job. So you would say shit like that.
That's pretty funny.
I'd
That's
be sitting there geeking, bro. We'd all just be sitting there like, fuck. Why? Like,
He's
why
embarrassing us. He's embarrassing us. Fuck.
Yeah, why is this doing this right now? But shit, he's not even like that anymore. You know? Like I said, not even like that anymore. He got old.
So dad's changed.
He got old, yeah. He got old.
Yeah, he got old. I feel bad though. I started feeling bad for him when he started getting like those fucking syringes shits they have to like shoot. They were like shooting him up with something in his like hip discs. This shit was fucked up. Like
Is it from soccer?
Sciatic nerve. No, work, bro.
From work? Oh shit.
Yeah, this shit was like fucked up. He couldn't even walk, bro. And he was just saying he was walking like hunchback, like
Damn.
looking like the Sparta. For real.
Damn.
Like he looked like he couldn't
is he
even
good
walk.
though?
Like
No,
that.
or is he like?
I mean, I haven't
is he
seen
still
him
the same?
in a bit.
That's
but
how he was the last time you saw him.
I haven't seen him in a bit, but he wasn't like that.
Okay.
You know, he probably got. He said that the shots actually eventually started making it better, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how that.
Do you speak to him in English or Spanish?
Both.
Oh.
Mostly Spanish.
Okay.
My dad speaks Spanglish like every day on a day-to-day basis with all the
Next new.
all the fucking bosses and shit.
Yeah, that's my dad too. My dad be speaking to them
So really to take over your dad's business, I've decided to because I've thought about the same thing.
I'm not the one taking over Relio's.
Oh, damn. So all you really need to do, you just need to know everything.
Yeah, that's
you
why.
don't even necessarily need to have done everything. You just need to know all like the fucking materials, tools, fucking all the zoning shit. You know, like the OSHA shit, the fucking safety measures, the fucking what is it? Estimating, right? Very important. Estimating costs for jobs. You know, it's stuff like that. Nothing that has to do with heavy ass lifting and like busting your ass. Literally.
Yeah.
Nothing that has to do with busting your ass.
Yeah, no.
It's all the brain shit, the fucking math.
For me, because I'm going to start from like so much scratch because my dad's going to help me start a business up as well. But like, I'm not going to get his right because I think your head is getting his. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go back. Learn how to do everything myself. Like I already know how to do the labor, like it's a cement, all that, like the base, like the chalan, the chalan.
Yeah.
But what it's called, I want to learn how to be able to like the place. I already know how to scratch code. I know how to do all like, but I want to know the measurements. I want to know how to do the
That's what I'm saying. I know how to do all that shit too. Yeah. It's just the measurements. It's
measurements.
the fucking.
Where to like
Have you ever have you ever stuck stone?
A little bit.
I've actually like
I know how to do
I've
joints, all that.
gotten like I can't say I'm good, but I've
Better?
gotten the hang of it.
Yeah.
Like there was a time where I was actually getting like kind of decent at this shit. In a way, like not decent, but I was starting to learn.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I was even decent. I was starting to learn
But-
how to actually like the patterns to shit
So
and like understanding how they like stack it on top of each other and shit like that.
so what
I was
I'm
kinda
trying
getting the hang of
to
it.
so what I'm trying to do is get the like be able to work there so I know how to do it. So when I do start my own and I need to do workers, I'll be able to actually teach them how to do it step by step, not just hire. I mean, I might get some people that already know how to do it, but sometimes if anything, I rather teach them myself while the people that actually know how to do it continue still working, and I'll show them how to do it myself, and then eventually I'll put them on slowly starting, and if they get the hang of it, then there you go. They like what it's called. He'll start like the other people will watch over him, and like if he's doing something wrong, just let him know. Don't be a dick about it, but just let him know what you can do better.
Yeah.
I mean that's how I'm trying to like do it.
See now, lately, I've been thinking about getting into like different things. I don't know.
Like
I've been
what?
thinking about like selling cars and shit like that.
Selling cars.
You can make money off of that too.
I like selling things. You feel me? I enjoy selling things to people. I like that. Like I like selling
What would you have to do?
anything, bro. Like I like giving someone something that they are happy with. They're happy with spending their money, and you know, like they're just happy. You feel me? Like giving something to someone, they're just like, you know, that's such a size. They're thinking they got a good ass deal, and I'm just like, bet. I still made what I made, bet. You know?
Shit.
But right now,
like,
nowadays it's still like
just
everything.
the goal is to
cars
go-
are expensive right now.
The goal is to get higher and higher in what the value of your selling. You know? Of what you're selling.
Because you start off.
I would sell art. I would sell anything. You feel me? I would get into anything. I've thought about it. I've actually I know a lot of independent artists and shit,
NFTs.
and on Instagram and stuff. People you just find, you know, and they've offered their art stuff like that. It's not cheap. I'll tell you that they do not offer their art for cheap, especially if they got like a couple thousand followers and stuff like that. People shouting them out their art. It's not cheap.
That's what NFTs are as well too.
Yeah,
You can do that with NFTs. Just buy
That's true,
NFTs
that's
and then
true.
just resell them.
but physical art. Is
NFTs more risky.
Physical
more
art is
riskier.
different. But it depends on the artist too. But physical art is different. Let's say you have an old art painting from someone who actually gets really fucking famous in like 10 years or some shit. Because he never stops. You know what I mean? Dude never stops. Gets famous for 10 years. You have an old painting. That shit's gonna be worth a fucking fortune.
With the OGs.
Yeah, literally one of the
for-
OGs. Exactly.
It's like
They're gonna go
Pokemon cards.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
You just gotta be patient and make
It's an investment.
it really is.
That's what a lot of rich people invest in, to be honest.
Art.
And even if not, even if that doesn't happen, let's say it's just something that looks cool. You know what I mean? That some dude might fucking want to buy one day. You can always invest in a bunch of different art pieces from all these independent people and hold a fucking art gallery.
Yeah,
You know, and sell this shit there like that.
you can
And
fucking
they're
sell
gonna be like, "Where
tickets
did
for
you
the art
find
gallery
this shit?
too.
You have to show me the artist that made it. You know, shit like that can always happen.
For people make
Rich
money off
people
just
go to art
galleries.
It's the same thing as museums.
Super
Museums.
rich people.
Yeah.
The ones that you actually have to pay.
Yeah.
They have arts of other stuff, and
Rich
then you're paid just to go watch the art.
When you're fucking doing
Imagine
business
owning
with
that
rich
place.
people, it means you're becoming rich, or you're already rich.
Yeah.
So that's like, oh,
But
that's what I
you can apply that to everything though as well, because it's the same thing with real estate. You start off with the real estate, and then you go up and up and up and
But
more.
with real estate, you're not always dealing with rich people. But that's why, yeah.
The same thing with cars. Just get a cheap car and
Yeah,
eventually
the
go up
car,
and up,
yeah.
like go up and up.
Start up and up.
Yeah.
Track. But cars are fucking like, cars are lit.
Yeah.
What car would you like to have? What's your dream car?
I don't know, dude. I don't know right now.
My car, my at least my future car, not my dream car, but my, like the car that I'm gonna get would be the Supra. I like the Supra.
The Supra?
Yeah, it's a nice car.
I want to try the Lucid Air.
Yeah, Lucid.
Supposedly that
Lucid,
one has really
yeah.
fast acceleration.
Dude, it does. There's one like where he lives in like Hamilton. I've seen some
That shit
there.
has a crazy
Dude,
acceleration.
the guy
Dude,
I was driving next to someone. It was a green light, and then next thing you know, he just sped off. I was like,
Yeah,
sheesh.
that's
I
crazy.
want that new Hummer.
The new Homer.
No, I'm playing, but that shit looks so crazy.
I haven't seen it.
I
That
haven't
looks
seen it.
so insane, bro. For real,
Yeah.
It's
bro.
good. Pull it up.
Bro, it drives crab walks
Crab walk.
No.
Crab walks.
Like for parallel parking.
for like off road.
Oh,
Off-roading.
off-roading.
So it's like the cabin, the whole fucking car itself gets raised. It can raise, it literally raises itself and lifts itself. It's got like 10,000, I don't forget what the fuck it is, bro. Like 10,000 horsepower or some shit like that.
Shit.
It's like retarded, bro. It's fucking retarded, dude. But there's also like reviews of people.
What the heck?
There's reviews of people that saying it sucks, bro. Like
Really?
like the long term ownership. I don't know. People aren't happy with like their owning it, even though it has a lot of crazy shit about it. They're like there are a lot of perks to owning this car, but
Yeah.
it is an expensive fucking car. It's like over $100,000. Yeah, you might as well you can go get a lamb truck with that money.
Camera just turned off. How long has it been going? Did we go another 30 minutes?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I think we did. 120.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll do that after this.
Chica.
loading.
Fortnite.
Chica.
Who's Chica?
But yeah, man.
No, where's Chica?
Playing Fortnite with Chica, Ivan? Say.
I don't even play for him. The camera could have died too, to be honest. No, it's about to die though. Oh, it's full storage.
Yeah, we can start wrapping up, I guess.
Alright, I guess let's wrap this up.
But I guess, let's look at that picture of the Hummer first.
Wait, I'm trying to.
Why are you Googling Google?
Because Google doesn't have Google. It's not on Google. Microsoft Bing is not Google, is it?
Oh, you just looked it up on Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, you should just look up Hummer truck in the whole browser.
Hey, why don't you just look it up on Edge, on Microsoft Edge?
Yeah, is that how you found?
Hummer.
You don't trust Bing? You don't think Bing has Hummer
it's
pictures?
Basically, like, you know how you drive over like rocks and all this shit off roading? Like you can drive over, like, bro, that bitch can like drive over boulders.
Crab walk. Yeah, let's look at that
Bro,
crab
it can
walk.
basically drive over boulders and like big ass shit.
Is it electric or true?
It's electric, yeah. So it's basically like it doesn't
That's a
affect the cabin. You still sitting up here, and all the wheels are going fucking all which direction, and you're still, straight. You're still facing
true.
straight, and you're not
The
moving.
anticipation within the automobile
It's
sphere
crazy.
is sky high as we all await the return
We're
of
still
the Hummer.
recording.
The
Yeah.
GMC Hummer EV is expected to be unlike anything we've seen before. Touted to be the world's first all-electric super truck, it is grabbing plenty of attention for some of its anticipated features
Electric
like
super
lightning
truck.
quick acceleration,
Yeah.
powerful torque, and improved innovation.
Oh, what the
However,
fuck?
what's grabbing the most attention is something called Crab Walk. It is trending on all social media platforms.
Oh,
and
shit,
everyone
that
wants to
shit.
know what it is
It
all
like
about.
goes sideways and shit, but it's still like I
Full
said,
straight, yeah.
still looking straight.
What?
Like the cabin doesn't move at all.
That will set the new Hummer apart
That's
from
actually pretty
any other
cool.
electric truck in the
That shit can like navigate narrow ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, you can like
crab in the manner in which it
without the car having.
That's
to turn
trippy
at
though.
all.
That's cool.
How do you even drive that shit? That should be trippy to
That shit
drive.
looked trippy as fuck when I first seen it. I was like, what the fuck?
If you're unaware, crabs
Bro,
can
it's
only
fast
walk
as
sideways
shit,
because
too,
of their
apparently.
anatomy and
Like it's
physiology.
crazy
If
fast.
someone told you that there's a truck that moves like a
Nah,
crab,
but I actually
you would
want
think
like
it's
a.
impossible.
I don't know.
But with the new Hummer,
My
that's about
actual
to change.
dream
Is this
car.
giving you
Crab
Transformers
walk.
vibes all over again? It is what it probably sounds like. All four wheels turn at the same angle by up to 10 degrees, allowing the Hummer to literally drive diagonally like a crab.
How to activate? We're gonna have to we're gonna have to show it something on the video. Try to edit it. So the fucking viewers know what we're watching too.
Back wheel turn with the front wheel. Yeah. I want to see it go by. Watch when he goes. That's crazy. Look at the wheels. Watch them. See him turning?
Alright, let's see. It's kind of like fucking going diagonally. It's just doing a little bit. It looked like it's drifting. It looked like it's fucking glitching or some shit.
Literally,
right?
it's like I said, the whole car itself is not moving.
This
but the
is not a
tires
good
are
example because
actually
they're just doing it in
moving.
a lane. I feel like you can't really see them doing it
You
too
can
much.
still see it though.
You can see a little bit.
See,
Dude, there's like a shitload of people
go to
by
right
it.
there.
There's two of
It
them.
literally shows you the highlights.
there's three of them. Bro. There's a
Where?
bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of what the fuck.
Look at that. This is shit.
Oh shit, there's a fuck ton of them. It's a whole.
That's so crazy.
About it. He drifted into that shit.
He's literally just crab walking for no reason around, like, for the video.
Yeah.
They're all just crab walking for no reason because they're a bunch of Hummers together.
Cool. Try and look at another video because this video is not.
I feel like they're not showing it as much as. Like, I want to see that shit crab
You
walk
can't
like a
see it
motherfucker.
that good?
No, not really. Let's do this one.
Yeah, let's see that one between those.
So it's mainly for off-roading.
wait,
this
no ads,
off-roading
no ads.
video.
No! We don't want to promote no ads.
You don't have to put that part in.
Yeah, no. This isn't
What
helping
is
either.
this? Okay.
A little bit better.
Messing around with that in neighborhoods. It's just too fun. Good morning. All of the Hummers are out. Today we are heading out here to the desert and good news.
Oh shit, there's a
the rain is
shitload of
gone.
Hummers
That's
again.
what I was hoping for. GoPro.
Oh, what?
It's
the GoPro
super
on,
loud
okay.
in general when it
Training.
rains, but now you have hail coming.
That's hailing.
A little sketchy.
Straight down, it was awesome.
It's not crab walking there.
I seen one of those new BMW trucks. That's really crazy as fuck.
It still looks like if it's. Unless it moves by itself where.
Right now. What is this weather?
Now it's hailing here. What the fuck?
Bouncing around in here, dude.
What's this?
We have that window right here, and I finally figured all these crazy off-road things. Most people don't. It's a really cool thing to have, but I know we're
I can't find it, guys. Wait. Maybe this
2
one.
minutes. Let's watch
This,
the
this
2 minute
one.
Oh, that shit gets
Let's
elevated.
get out. Yeah. Oh, and it shows you how it's built too. Yeah, let me put it so you can see too. They're gonna show those live action dude.
Oh, true.
Crab walk out here.
There's the crab walk right here. Also, they basically turning the back wheels too.
Oh, shit. So it just.
That shit makes parallel parking easy as
360.
fuck.
It's like they're
Yeah, but the three, yeah, so
it's like
yeah.
parking without the ass of your car like
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
out. You know what I mean?
4-wheel steering, yeah, basically. That. You're steering with all 4 wheels.
That's
You
actually
can do
pretty cool.
crazy donuts with that shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's actually pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
And do you see how big the car is though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be able to do that in that huge of a car.
Turning radius, yeah, it has a nice radius.
Just said, how much was his radius?
And a big ass
The
Hummer.
radius is the 35.4
35.4
feet. Yeah.
And a big ass Hummer.
Yeah, usually you can't get that shit with a big ass Hummer. You gotta make big turns. So yeah, that's a nice car. That's a nice dream car.
That's your dream car?
If I just had like a ton of money to just blow for no reason, I would probably get one of those. And I don't know.
For my dream car,
Have to get a lamb truck if you have.
I feel like a dream car would be like a Tesla or like a Lucid
Tesla.
Air. Yeah. For a future car,
I feel
want
like
one of
everyone
those-
has
I
electric
want
cars.
one of those Jeep
or
track
the Mustang.
Hawks.
The Mustang was nice too.
I actually want one of those Jeep track Hawks.
Yeah,
Which one?
The Jeep track Hawks.
I haven't seen those.
Where they're fucking.
My dad wants the electric
Look that
Ford.
shit up
Electric
too.
Ford?
Yeah, the truck,
Yeah.
The Ford,
yeah. the F-150.
Thunder, whatever the fuck you called it.
I don't know what it's called, but that's the electric one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit
It's
look
called
nice
Lightning, I swear.
too. Is it?
Yeah,
I don't even know what it's
fucking
called.
Ford Lightning.
But yeah, we
I
should.
heard that shit. I heard that one's alright though.
It is. He said it could like power your whole house.
Yeah, I heard that
It's
one's
just-
pretty
For
good.
the truck?
Yeah, has like
the Hummer
outlets.
too.
The Hummer as
Yeah,
well.
the Hummer can also fucking. But dude, also the Rivian.
The Rivian.
Yeah, I've also thought about
I
it.
haven't seen that one either.
It's a little bit. It's less pricey than the Hummer, and it's also pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
And it can like be converted into a whole like tent zone on the back. It's got fucking charger ports and
It's like a
all
camper.
It's got all types of
Sheesh.
shit.
That's tough.
They just came out with like a SUV one too. Like a
Oh, that's
SUV
pretty
with
dope.
the back.
Is it battery or like electric?
Electric, yeah.
It's not bad.
It's a new brand, the Rivian.
Oh,
Heard of
yeah.
it?
No, I haven't.
Never seen them? No.
Dude.
They're these futuristic looking ass trucks, bro. There's a couple around
What
here.
is it? I think. Wait, I might have actually heard of one. What is it called?
Rivian. But there's one in Leesburg that shit looks crazy. It literally makes me want one. Just looking at it, I'm like, bro, that thing looks so sick. Like,
Is it a truck?
yeah. It's like a futuristic ass
I
truck.
think I've seen this before.
I don't want to buy one though, cause like why would you get? You can lease
Oh,
one,
I've
but,
seen that one. Yeah, that's
but like you don't want to
to.
get one the first year. Like they just started making them.
Yeah,
They're gonna have faults. They're gonna have things that they can upgrade and make better.
yeah.
I'd say in like the next 5 years, they might have like a top of the line electric car.
Well,
Yeah.
most likely, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
electric.
Bro, what they already have in there is crazy.
Yeah, and it's
You
just
ever
over time.
seen-
They're gonna improve
You ever
the
seen
thing they have.
the fucking that TikTok or people like, oh, like, what the fuck was it? They have the op stop. There's some shit like that with that little truck that has the hole in it, and the dude's is like, yeah, like you can shoot people out of here. Like,
Huh.
I forget what the fuck it was called. Like, some
Has, like, the
stupid
car?
ass shit. Yeah, because the truck has a little like storage compartment.
Oh,
It's literally
yeah,
big
yeah.
enough for a person
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
laying in that bitch with like an AR or some shit, you know?
Yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah.
True.
This,
yeah, that's just kind of crazy too.
But I think we should start wrapping up.
oh, yeah.
But
Well,
it was a good episode, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
have a good night. This is Ramblings in the Basement. Peace.
Come back next week.